It is the strongest marketing factor any asset manager has in their back pocket, if done correctly.
What's going on, everyone? Vinny Celeste here. We're going live to another Cash Flow Digest episode Friday. Justin, thanks very much for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here, Ben. Thanks for having me, man. Asset management takeover. Let's go.
Justin, I'm going to get into it with our asset management tip of the month with Tara.
Hey everybody, it's Tara Smiley, asset manager with DeRosa Group and creator of T-Talks Multifamily. Asset management tip of the day. It's easy in asset management to see a property as just a streaming list of income and expenses and liabilities and potential headaches and nightmares, right? But don't forget that your asset is a series of homes, however many units you have. One of the most often forgotten aspects of asset management is ensuring that you're doing something to keep your residents engaged, keep them happy, keep them willing to talk to you, keep them willing to tell their friends, their coworkers, their family about this awesome place that they live. One of the things that we did in the past week in light of the Thanksgiving holiday is that we took our biggest property in Winston-Salem. What could our residents benefit from? A resident demographic where the majority of it is workforce housing. Why not give away some Thanksgiving dinners? And so that's what we did. For every single staff member that we have on the site, we want that staff member to draw a random resident name. We delivered full Thanksgiving dinners, and I'm talking the real deal. The turkey, all the trimmings, the pie, not one of those little ones. We're talking the big Costco pie here, so okay? I had residents that were in tears. I had staff members that were in tears. And it did such a great job of truly extending that essence of goodwill to those residents. It demonstrated that we care. It demonstrated that we're giving back. It demonstrated to them that we want to be here and we're glad that they're here too. Those type of events doesn't have to be huge, extravagant, and expensive, but it does need to fit the message that you're trying to convey to your residents, and it does need to fit your resident need base as well. Those are the things that will make it the most successful. See the ripple effect of what that type of rapport building and opening that line of communication will yield for you. So in our case, within 2 hours, we had a 5-star Google review. That means that a resident was so excited about this event that they took time out of their own day to go online. They get no benefit from this other than to brag about how happy they were with the experience with us. We benefit from that. Our future residents benefit from that, which means in turn that we benefit from that again. See your resident engagement factor as an opportunity to increase your income, because it really is. It is the strongest marketing factor any asset manager has in their back pocket, if done correctly. And so that's my tip of the day. Have a great one. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. See ya.
How amazing is Tara? I mean,
I don't know if she was probably playing the guitar too.
I love the music, by the way.
So,
Look,
yeah.
That when we talk about transforming lives through real estate, that's not just words on the bottom of the screen down there. It's not just, we register the trademark or whatever. Making a difference for, a handful of residents, it costs us next to nothing, right? It's a drop in the bucket for what it costs the property, right? It's actually not even coming out of my pocket or Vinny's pocket. It's coming out of the property, but we're trying to be good stewards. We're good stewards of our investors, of the property. But this is a great thing that builds goodwill, helps people in a time of need, helps people that might be struggling right now, trying to buy some gifts or whatever it else might be. So I'm so glad that Tara had that idea and wanted to go run out and do that for our staff members, for our property there. And it makes a big difference. And so that really means a lot to me. I'm glad that she captured a video about it.
You and I love too how she really highlighted in there the opportunity to affect the people that you work with every day as well. So it's of course this extends to our residents and that sort of stuff, but also to the people we work with, towards this mission. And so, can you speak to a little bit about, being an employer and just the obligation of being a good employer? And I imagine it must feel good to provide that opportunity for people to make a living, but also, feel good about where they are in life,
Yeah, I mean, it just starts with people. What I mentioned before about having the empathy for the job that these folks are doing. Property management is got to be one of the hardest jobs, right? It's right up there, but it's thankless, right? Who comes into the office? people that are either paying the rent or they're mad about something, right? Not a great, situation there. When is a maintenance person going into a unit? Well, when something's broken. So probably someone's mad about that too, right? So often it's just a thankless job. So we try to do our best to recognize and appreciate our staff. We do all kinds of, staff recognition events, and we let them pick, right? Last year, the team at that property wanted to go to Dave & Buster's. So we got them each, a couple $100 gift card each, and they all went out and played at Dave & Buster's all night long, right? Other properties just want to go out to a dinner or something. So we try to give back. We try to recognize through appreciation. And it could be like we have an email thread with our managers in Kentucky. And every time they sign in a new lease, they just hit the email thread and say, hey, just sign another lease. And everyone writes back, congrats, that's awesome, right? And sometimes we see that multiple times a day. And it's just a little bit of like, hey, great job, right? Just a little recognition for the work, because we know that if our employees are motivated, if they love what they do, if they see that we're doing the right thing and not cutting corners, then they recognize that they're providing a great place for people to live as well. And they want to be part of that.
Right. And there are these intangibles that just make the culture so much better. And it's so important in a business like this to feel good about what you're doing. So Justin, I'll ask you this kind of lighter question. What is the increase in rent you're able to get by adding a dog washing station? I loved your answer to this in one of our board of directors meetings.
Did I say $0? So at this property, we had two big restrooms, one for men, one for women. They were both kind of big with multiple stalls and everything. Yeah. The only people using it really is the office staff. But it's in a common area that anyone can kind of walk into the office. And so one of the restrooms went down with heavy plumbing issues, the pipes all burst, and it was a catastrophe, right? So we basically had to gut the whole thing. It's okay, do we build back another bathroom, or can we take the one that's over there, make that just a all gender, the door type single person bathroom, which really is all the property needs, and take this empty space, and instead of rebuilding it back as a basically bathroom that's not going to be used, let's turn it into something for the residents. And so we already had the plumbing, we already had the drainage because it was a bathroom, and we turned it into a pet spa. And so we tiled it all up real nice. We got the dog washing station and the little shampoos and the big dryer, a bunch of decals on the walls. And yeah, I can't necessarily go charge an extra $10 or $20 for all my residents and say, well, we have a pet station now. But what it does is make things sticky, makes people that do have pets, they're going to want to stay longer. We have a dog park there. So this kind of goes hand in hand with that. We say we're pet friendly. Well, yeah, here. So someone walks in, maybe our units rent a little bit faster. Maybe we attract more pet owners. And by the way, responsible pet owner, we get a non-refundable fee and we get pet rent. So we love having pets on our properties because we actually make a little bit more money as well. So all those things kind of contribute. But at the end of the day, it's not like saying, I'm going to spend X dollars on this pet spa and get this very clearly defined return on investment. But it all contributes to the community and contributes to the overall experience that our residents have. And if it makes them have a better place to live, then we're generally going to do it.
Awesome. I don't want to undercut the importance of just creating a good culture and a good place to work, because it's the right thing to do. It is. But these sort of things do have a habit of coming back to you on the other side of the business as well, in profitability and that sort of stuff. So the answer I would give to how much can you increase rent by adding a pet station is, I don't know, but right. It does come back, and whether residents stay longer or are more likely to sign a lease because of it, it will come back, even though it's hard to outline exactly how.
It could be that they want to renew quicker, that, okay, they're going to take that rent bump because now they've got, we're raising market rent anyway, but instead of going to the office and complaining about it, they're like, okay, yeah, they're continuing to improve the property. It's when you don't give anything back and you're like, I'm just going to come in and raise all the rents. That's when people get upset and they leave. And then turnover is very, very expensive, as we all know. But then there's other benefits, like our staff staying longer, and then we don't have to retrain new staff and have staff turnover and all that. So it's hard to quantify, but there's a million ways that adding something like that contributes to our communities.
Well, thank you, Justin. So I appreciate you spending some time with me on your Friday and everything like that. And everyone listening, whether you're on Spotify or here with us live asking questions, we appreciate you too. So folks, we spent a lot of time talking about skills and how you could fit in these teams. If you want to learn more about where you might fit into a real estate team, head to DeRosaGroup.com/superpowers to take the superpower assessment test and also find out where you might fit in. But if you're looking to take a way deeper dive and really a consultation, head to DeRosaGroup.com/accelerator. We do have a program out there, and we're really happy to dive into your business and help implement these systems and processes for you. So thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.
Thanks for having me, Vinny.
Yep. See you.
Hey guys, Matt Fairclough here. Thank you for listening again to the Cash Flow Digest. I really appreciate you guys doing that. If you guys want to hear more about what DeRosa Group has to offer, go to DeRosa Group, DeRosa Group.com, DeRosaGroup.com online. You can hear about all the great things that we offer from an educational standpoint and passive investment standpoint on our website. See you there. And if you guys want to join our online community, DeRosa Insiders on Facebook, where you can watch this program get recorded every Friday at noon Eastern, and you can come on as even a guest or ask questions on the show. We hope to see you guys on our online community, DeRosa Insiders. See you there.